the rumored Nikon Z8 II set for 2026. If you're a Nikon shooter, a hybrid creator, or just someone obsessed with the latest tech, stick around because I'm about to unpack every juicy detail from the leaks, rumors, and insider whispers that are floating around right now. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be rethinking your entire setup, and you won't want to miss a single second because I've got exclusive insights that could change how you shoot forever. Let's start at the beginning. Remember when the original Nikon Z8 dropped back in 2023? It was a beast, a flagship-level camera crammed into a more compact body. With that stacked 45-megapixel sensor, insane autofocus, and video specs that made it a go-to for pros and enthusiasts alike. It bridged the gap between the high-end Z9 and the more accessible Z6 and Z7 lines, offering 8K video, 20 frames per second raw bursts, and subject detection that could track a bird in flight through a forest. But fast forward to 2026, and the game has evolved. Canon and Sony have been pushing boundaries with their R5 Mark II and A1 updates, leaving Nikon fans wondering, what's next? Well, the leaks suggest Nikon isn't just catching up. They're leaping ahead with the Z8 II. Imagine a camera that fixes every minor gripe from the original while adding features that feel straight out of sci-fi. Curious yet? Good, because we're just getting started. One of the biggest whispers coming from reliable sources like Nikon rumors and industry insiders is the next generation processor. They're calling it the Expeed or something along those lines. Think of it as the brain that's going to supercharge everything. The original Z8's Exp7 was already a powerhouse, handling blackout-free shooting and real-time subject tracking without breaking a sweat. But this new chip, leaks point to faster readout speeds, which means even less rolling shutter in video and stills. Picture this, you're filming a high-speed action sequence in 8K, and there's zero distortion, just smooth, cinematic footage that rivals dedicated cinema cameras. And for photographers, that translates to burst rates pushing beyond 20 FPS, maybe even hitting 30 or 40 in electronic shutter mode with full RAW support. If you've ever missed a shot because your camera lagged, this upgrade alone could be a game changer. But hold on, because the processor isn't just about speed. It's about intelligence. Speaking of intelligence, the autofocus rumors are where things get really exciting. The Z8 already has one of the best AF systems out there, with 3D tracking and eye detection for humans, animals, vehicles, or you name it. But 2026 leaks suggest Nikon is integrating deeper AI learning, possibly borrowed from their acquisition of Red Digital Cinema. Imagine an AF that not only detects subjects but predicts their movement based on patterns it learns in real time. Sources are talking about improved low-light performance, where the camera can lock onto eyes in near darkness, down to -8 electron volts or lower. And get this, there might be customizable AF profiles for specific scenarios like wildlife, sports, or portraits, where the camera adapts on the fly. If you're a wedding photographer dealing with chaotic dance floors or a sports shooter tracking athletes in the rain, this could mean nailing 99% of your shots without even thinking about it. But what if I told you the sensor is getting an overhaul too? Yeah, we're not done yet. The heart of any camera is its sensor. And the Z8's 45MP stacked CMOS has been a standout. But rumors for the Z8 II hint at a bump to 60 megapixels or more, while keeping that stacked design to maintain speed. Why does that matter? More resolution means cropping in post without losing detail. Perfect for wildlife photographers who need to zoom in on distant subjects. And with Nikon's color science, expect even richer dynamic range, maybe pushing 15 stops, so your highlights and shadows recover like never before. Leaks from prototype tests suggest better noise handling at high ISOs, up to 51,200 native, making night shoots or indoor events a breeze. But here's the twist. Despite the higher res, the readout speed is supposedly faster, thanks to that new processor. No more compromises between detail and performance. If you've been on the fence about upgrading from a Z7 II or even a DSLR like the D850, this could be the push you need. And speaking of video, oh boy, the hybrid crowd is in for a treat. Nikon's been killing it in the video space since acquiring Red, and the Z8 II leaks scream cinema-level upgrades. We're talking internal 8K RAW recording at 60p, with full-frame readout, no cropping, no overheating issues, thanks to improved thermal management. Imagine pairing this with Nikon's N-Log for grading flexibility that matches high-end setups like the Red Komodo. Sources mention ProRes and DNxHR support right out of the box. plus waveform monitors and false color tools built in for precise exposure. And for vloggers or content creators, there's rumored flip-out screen enhancements and better audio inputs. But wait, what about battery life? The original Z8 guzzled power during long shoots, but leaks suggest a new EL18 variant or optimized efficiency that could double your runtime. If you're out in the field